Alright, and we should be live. Just make sure that the audio stream is keeping up with the video stream itself. Alright, there we go. Hey, what's up guys, TBL here, and we are going to be bringing you a little bit more of our Destiny Let's Play. Today we're going to be covering, in a live stream, the rest of the missions on the Earth. Episode 1 of the Let's Play covered, I do believe, the first 2 missions, which are really easy, really quick. I wanted it to be a really quick little video, but I figured I'd cover the last 3 Earth missions in a live stream, and then show you guys what the final strike for the planet Earth is like. It's a pretty interesting little mission, the final one, so I figured, you know, live stream would be a good way to do it, since I have no idea how long it'll take, and I don't want this to be, I didn't want the rest of Earth to take forever. So anyway, I'm going to make sure that the stream is running fine, give it a couple more seconds, and then we're going to jump right on in. Alright, hope. We will be up and running in just a minute or two. I just need to make sure that the live stream, that my audio levels are basically alright. I can't actually watch the stream and listen to it while I'm streaming, or else you guys will get all kinds of feedback. So I'm going to take a quick look at the stream, make sure my audio is keeping up with the video, that the delay isn't too bad, and then we'll be jumping right into this mission. Alright? Alright, and we're back. From what I can tell, the stream itself should be running just fine. Might be a little bit of jankiness. YouTube is being a little bit slow, but I'm looking at the data streaming stats right now, and it's saying everything's going just fine. So hopefully everything sounds alright on you guys' end. Again, if things don't sound right, if my delay is way too much, or if the game's background audio is just way too high, you gotta let me know in the comment section, because I can't actually listen to this while I'm streaming, so I have no idea until I'm finished streaming and I go back and watch it that, oh man, maybe the background audio was a little too loud, maybe my microphone audio was a little too soft. So make sure you let me know in the comment section. Anyways, again, we are going to be tackling the rest of the Earth missions, which would be, let's see, we started off last time with the Restoration, moved into the Dark Within. This time we're going to be tackling the Last Array, which leads us into the Warmind, and finally, the level 8 strike for the planet Earth, the Devil's Lair. Should be pretty fun. Now I am I am level 26 now, so I'm assuming that I'm not going to be dying here. The most I'm willing to tackle by myself is level 24 stuff. But you know, even really the way this game handles level sync and stuff like that is kind of silly. It doesn't matter if you're level 28, doesn't matter if you're level 18. Level 2 and level 3 stuff can still kill you.
The old Skywatch. They were running a mission.
It's really silly the way they handle at least weapon and armor debuffs and scaling for lower level enemies. Like, you'll deal max damage to low level stuff, but they'll also deal a significant amount of damage to you. Even though I'm level 26 and my defense is like well over 1,000, if I sit there and I take more than 5 shots from a level 2 enemy, I'm still going to die.
The ghosts were last heard from near the Skywatch. Let's head there and see if we can
find recall, we gotta head to the lunar array station on this one. Yep, there goes our little quest marker. We gotta head through the same place we went through last time, actually. If you guys remember, we went through the lunar array station, took down that wizard, completed the mission. Well, this time we're gonna be going straight through there, and we're gonna be heading to a satellite array on the other side, in the Skywatch area, I do believe. See if we can play some baseball. Oh, I missed. That's alright. I like to see if I can smash both of the vandals out there. The captain usually doesn't get taken out with 2 hits, but both of the vandals usually get one-shotted by my sparrow.
We're heading back through that.
Yes, we are. You know what? We've got
the Vanguard
scout rifle. Let's switch over to the auto rifle.
Keeping the fallen busy.
I'm gonna try to avoid most of the enemies in here, but you know how that works out. Every once in a while, they stop and stand in front of you. Ooh, spooky. Yep, it's the same area from the last mission, and we're just gonna skip right on through this. Maybe cause a little bit of havoc. Solar grenade. No, excuse me, sir. It looked like he wanted to give a high five, so I'm just here giving high fives to people. Woo! And see, that's what I mean. Even though I'm a higher level than these enemies, I still take a massive amount of damage. And oh, look at that! We got ourselves a world event.
The ghosts are still here.
Right in the middle of our mission. Well, that's fine with me. Hey, how's it going, people? What's up? Get down with me. And say hi to YouTube. Alright, this is a defend mission. Basically, this thing, the Warsat, drops out of the sky, and then a couple of waves of enemies will just bum rush you. And all you have to do is survive until you see that transmatting meter right there, until that gets to about 100%. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that you can actually kind of cheat your way through this. When the enemies start spawning in their dropships, if you kill all but one of them, and generally the first wave will always be really low level enemies, like dregs and stuff like that. But if you kill all but one of them, no further waves will spawn. So what a really good strategy for this is just to take down the initial wave, leave one enemy, and then just don't take him out, leave him alone, and he'll just sit there, you know, uselessly trying to take you out, and after about 2 to 3 minutes, the mission will just auto-complete. Now, I wish people knew a little bit more about that, but you know what, it's alright.
This one still holds the codes. Let's find the array.
Here's the way it works. If people do take out the... Oh, somebody died. Nice. But if people do wind up taking out that first wave, then just incremental waves of progressively more difficult enemies will just keep popping up until finally you get generally to the last wave, which is just full of things that have invulnerable shields. Nearly invulnerable shields. You have to deal an insane amount of damage to them to get rid of their shields, even if they're like super low level. Like these guys are only level 7, but if we get to the last wave, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I generally have to use stuff like what you just saw there. My legendary rocket launcher, the Unfriendly Giant, to burn through those guys. But so we don't have to worry about that because we just completed the mission and woo, gold tier achieved. Come on, people, get down with me. Alright, fine. Back to the mission. But anyways, we actually kind of killed two birds with one stone there. You may have heard Peter Dinklage say that we need to head to the array. We were actually supposed to be over in this area, taking out enemies and picking up pieces of dead ghosts. And we did that while we were completing the world event, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of this mission. Takes you through this area, which is a bit of a mini dungeon. You'll see the words respawning disabled pop up in a couple seconds here.
We have to finish.
Let's see, there we go, respawning restricted. This is a miniature dungeon, sort of a little raid. One of the darkness stones. We're going to switch to a hand cannon because these things are awesome. As I said in my previous episode, I love hand cannons because they just make me feel straight up Western. Look at that. Draw, partner. Here we go, here we go. Boom! Oh man, feels good. That feels good. Oh, excuse me, sir. High five. I love being a warlock. But yeah, for any of you guys wondering, I am a warlock. I am running the Sunsinger class right now, which I gotta say, this is probably my favorite warlock attribute. I mean, there's only really two subclasses for warlock available right now, and that's a Voidwalker, which is super heavy DPS, and then Sunsinger, which you unlock at level 15. I gotta say, I much prefer Sunsinger to the Voidwalker. You don't get as much DPS, but some of the other abilities you get, like, actually, hold on, let me find a safe spot. Plop on down. We're going to play some Call of Duty Ghosts here. Look at this. Sitting in this corner. Oh, no, you know what? If we're going to make a ghost joke, we're going to do it right. We're sitting in this corner with a fully decked out light machine gun waiting for somebody to walk through. This is Call of Duty Ghosts, and this is also why I'm playing Destiny right now, and not that game. But anyways, let's take a look here. Anyways, like I said, this is the default Warlock class. It's a Voidwalker, super heavy DPS. You get a lot of stuff like Nova Bomb, which is an absolutely titanic attack and crap like that. But at level 15, you unlock whatever your class's subclass. That makes a lot of sense. The class is subclass. Whatever your current build subclass. And for us Warlocks, it's called the Sunsinger. And hold on, gotta get into my. Ooh, alright, sorry about that. Had to take a quick swig of water. But there are flames that even the darkness cannot extinguish. And that's true. But this class is a little bit more focused towards HP and defense. Like, you can see my recovery up there is absolutely insane. Warlocks have crazy recovery anyways, but this class, like, literally, if they ever get me into the red, 2 seconds of non-interrupted healing and I'm already back at max health. It's great. But tons of cool abilities here. The super for this class is Radiance. You fill yourself with solar light, dramatically increasing the effectiveness of all of your abilities, which is just a great ability. It increases your attack, your defense, your healing, and all of that stuff, and gives you a couple of other buffs from the abilities here, like if you do Scorch, which is my melee attack, it makes it a little bit more powerful, a little bit more potent. You can also tweak it with some of these abilities so that you get Song of Flame, which reduces cooldowns for all your nearby allies, or Radiant Skin, which reduces incoming damage. This thing saved my life so many times when I was going through raids and strikes and whatnot that were just way above my level. You just pop Radiant Skin once and boom, gives you a couple extra seconds of life, which in the strikes and especially in the Crucible, you can use that. But here is my favorite ability in the game thus far. This is called Fireborn. It basically allows me to activate my super after I've died. So if I get taken out and I'm sitting there with my little soul flying around my ghost, I can pop Fireborn once if I've got it ready, resurrect myself, and basically power up like a Super Saiyan. I'm sure you guys will see it at least once or twice over the course of this live stream. Yeah, I think I've chatted up Sunsingers enough. Just know it's an awesome class.
Approaching
and I love
the control station. This is it.
Oh, come on now, son. Going nowhere. Sitting here getting my John Wayne on. Come on, Pilgrim. This is a rare hand cannon. Got a ton of power. I'm pretty sure I've got it fully maxed out. The headshot multipliers on this thing are absolutely insane. almost as good as a sniper rifle. Speaking of which, I didn't give you guys a chance to see my armor. Well, maybe after finish. I have been pretty much grinding all day today. Oh man, today has been an especially fruitful day of grinding. I've gotten so much stuff. I picked up my legendary, which you guys can see on my arms there. I wound up getting more than enough strange coins to pick that up from Jur, the agent of the 9, who's the special strange coin vendor. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Oh, okay. See, might let myself die right here to. Now you know what? I want to hold on to my super for now. But he is the agent of the 9 special vendor who pops up only on the weekends to sell you stuff that you really should get. This week for Warlocks, it was an arm piece called the Sunbreakers. Anyways, you guys will see it after this. Just know that it's awesome. But I picked up that. So I got my first exotic weapon. I picked up. I can't even begin to describe to you how many legendaries I picked up today. I don't know if like the RNG was just deciding that today, you know what, the Blacklink's not too bad a guy. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him a bone, and just smiled upon me today. But I picked up like 5 or 6 legendaries today, and yeah, 4 of them were pieces of armor that aren't for Warlocks, which is my class. But you know what? Still, I'll accept the legendary.
It's working.
Alright, now this part's a little bit difficult. I'm going to go ahead and switch here because they basically throw a gauntlet of enemies at you. And it's not too much of a problem for my hand cannon to take care of it. But once like all the thralls and the hive start showing up, it's a little bit difficult to keep up with them. Come on now. Come on now. They should look familiar to everybody. When you upgrade when you up the difficulty on this game, you know, go to hard mode or go a couple levels higher than your max, this is basically what the game thinks difficulty is. Tossing more and more ads at you. Come on. What you got here? And one wizard down. Wave 1 finished. Way too easy. You know, I'd have to imagine if the Hive could think, they probably really dislike me since most of the time when I'm farming for engrams and whatnot, it's Hive that I'm usually killing. Hold this one. Thank you, sir. Yeah, basically for this part, you just want to try to keep the Hive out of your building here. They're going to be bottlenecking themselves through that door, so just sit back, wait for them to line up, and then pop them a couple times. That's unfortunate. Nope. That is probably my favorite thing about my melee attack is the sun singer. I get to turn them into little suns and watch them explode. Wave 2 down. After wave 3. About this point in the mission is when the majors will start spawning. Getting a little too close here. Oh, you almost got me. Aha, and there we go, that little picture up there, upgrade unlocked. That would be our exotic armor. Almost done. Almost done. Hold on, we're gonna do this gangsta style. Boom! Oh wait, I'm out of ammo. Complete failure. We gotta try that again. Even if it costs us our lives. 5. Boom! Hey, how's it going? Glorious. We got another waiver, is that it? I'm sure that's it. Yep, return to Ghost. And that is it for the last array. I know that's really pretty quick. These first couple of missions are super duper easy. But honestly, in the story mode, there was only like maybe 1 or 2 story missions that were actually on the difficult side for me. And I think the only one that I can really bring up to mind is like the first one on Planet Venus. Oh my gosh, I hate that mission. I decided to do it on hard mode, and there's one part where you get to the library, and they just throw wave after wave after wave of Vex at you. And at the end of those waves, it's nothing but like Axis Minotaurs in a small, tightly compressed base where you can't escape. That was a nightmare. But alright, 1 mission down, 2 more to go. And now that we've got a chance, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys take a look at my my weapon and armor set here. Nothing too special over here. Just got the Galahad E fully upgraded. I haven't picked up a legendary primary weapon yet. Need to get on that. Hoping the game decides to be nice to me sometime soon. Haven't picked up a legendary secondary either, so eh. But I do have my legendary rocket launcher. You guys saw me get it. The Unfriendly Giant is the name of it. It is a fantastic weapon. Absolutely melts everything it touches. Did you guys get a good look at it there? It's just your basic rocket launcher, just with a ton of power and a ton of upgrades. As for armor, got the AOS AL Suhail 3. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But here is my exotic, the Sunbreakers. This is the item that you can buy from Jure this week. If you've got enough strange coins. Cost me 13 strange coins, and it is fantastic. I love this thing. Got a nice little upgrade for it. Helium Cycle. Increases the duration of your solar grenade. Awesome. Then we've got my legendary chest piece, the Istanu GNT Razor. I don't even remember where I got this. I think I might have been maybe farming the Mystical Cave of Wonders or something. I don't know. Pick that up, and then for my leg armor, just got the Nemesis Plane 4. I maxed out my my intellect, so you'll see a lot of intellect on all my armor because I like being able to reproc my supers really quickly, especially when I'm a Void Walker doing the Crucible matches. Nova Bomb all day long. All right, so that's 1 mission done. Up next is the Warmind. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right back on level 24. And see how quickly we can get this through.
The Vanguard's reporting that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the Cosmodrome. I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first.
And alright, here we are, back on Earth.
If you want to get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
Now, for those of you who haven't started the game yet, or maybe are still on your first couple of missions on Earth, the Warmind is actually the mission where you'll be getting your Sparrow, which is the nice little speeder bike we've got right here. You know, speeder bike, a la Star Wars. Ooh. Duck and roll. Alright, so yeah, I figured we'd be going through here. But, so we're going to be heading over to the Forgotten Shore, which is actually where the very first decent farming spot that I found is actually located, right on one of the ships. I have a previous video about that. If you guys are lower level and you're looking for a good way to farm engrams and even a little bit of glimmer, you know, pick up some green items that you can upgrade and whatnot, definitely check this out. We're going to be heading over to this ship right here. to hack into the fallen amplifiers. Hey, how's it going? Looks like somebody's already cleaned out the fallen for me, so gonna save us a little bit of time. But anyways, you're going to want to come to this ship if you're looking for a good place to farm. Clear out all of the fallen that you find on here, and then head down to that cave right here. I'm going to give you guys a quick little demonstration of what happens. When you go into this cave, go behind this rock, and break your line of sight with the ship. After a little while, you see up there on the radar, that red came up. All of the enemies that you took out will respawn from right through here. You can just take them all out as soon as they pop up, head right back into the cave, break your line of sight, and then they will respawn right again, so you can just sit here as long as you want, pick up ammo, and hopefully get yourself some engrams. Alright, we're heading on to the next beacon now. I remember this area from the beta. There's a cave over there with like level 8s, and in the beta they were pretty much all unknown level for me. I called it the Cave of Death, because anytime I went near it, they would all aggro on me and then chase me across the field. Wasn't a fan of that. Hacking into the second amplifier, and then this should give us, should put us on the right path to reach the war mine, which is going to be basically the end of this mission. We're going to go hunt down the war mine, take it out, and that's generally the end of the missions on the planet Earth. Head up over here to the bunker. Gonna take a quick moment though to take in the sights and sounds. Now you guys are gonna be watching this on YouTube, which I cannot even begin to describe to you guys what YouTube does with video quality. It absolutely destroys it. But I just want to really just take the time to admire the beauty of this game. Destiny is an absolutely gorgeous game. Like, you guys probably can't see it too well, but the reflections on the water is just absolutely stunning, and the way the light and the blooming effects just drifts across surfaces is, oh man, this is a good looking game. If nothing else, this is a great looking game. It can be a little bit boring at times, but you know what? It's a good looking game, and I've had a lot of fun with Destiny over the past week or two. Alright, now I remember the boss for this mission, but I don't really remember too much else. I don't remember where we're supposed to go, or generally what happens in here. Although I think it's a safe bet to say they're gonna throw a bunch of waves at us, and we're just gonna mow them down. Yep, there we go. Respawning restricted, so we are in here. What, are they dancing? I'll win your dance contest. I guarantee you that. Come on. That's alright, bring your whole crew. And hold that for me. No, I don't get tired of that joke. Oh, he survived. You know, in Destiny news, the high-level raid, the Vault of Glass, came out this week. I haven't exactly had enough time to play through it yet. I know a couple of people on my friends list have been inviting me to it, but I wanted to really get to like level 27 or level 28 before I even tried to attempt it. Might wind up doing that a little bit later tonight. From what I hear, it's pretty intense. Incorporates some serious MMO stuff into it, like serious raid mechanics. Did you just drop down in front of me? No thanks. I'm gonna slap some sense into you. Literally, where did you come from? There's a ceiling there.
The Fallen are tapped into something in the back of the room.
Oh yeah, this mission where we have to destroy the servitors. Okay, that's not going to be too bad. Gets a little cramped in here once the servitors spawn, but I think we'll be alright. Come on now. Not exactly using the right element for taking out his shield, but you know what? That's fine. Go ahead and deploy our ghost, and then I don't quite remember where the safe corner is in this. I think enemies spawn from pretty much all around.
The Fallen are trying to access.
We're just gonna have to.
But something is fighting back.
Hope we don't get wiped out.
Take some time.
Gonna keep that super in my pocket, so just in case we get taken out, I can just go ahead and spam my my fireball. And of course, we do have our legendary heavy weapon in our pocket, so as soon as the boss spawns, I think we're just gonna use that to go ahead and wipe him out. Not yet, sir. Oh, we got ourselves a rare engram. Nice. He looks like he's the last one in the wave. No, maybe not. That wasn't smart. Where are you at? Come here. Alright, wave one done. You know what? We're going to go ahead and bust that bad boy out since they're all standing together, and boom! The unfriendly giant. Love this thing. It is my lifesaver in multiplayer. Seriously, I sing songs of praise whenever whenever the multiplayer announcer says heavy ammo available. I know it's time to start dropping some bombs on folks. There we go. How long is that guy's shield going? That's one thing I dislike about this game. Is I like the idea that enemy majors and ultras have shields, and yep, there's our servitor. Yeah, we can wait for one shot. Oh man, beautiful. The unfriendly giant. But enemy ultras and majors, which are like the high level enemies and the enemies with yellow health and whatnot, I like the fact that they have shields, but I think their shields regen way too quickly. Like, you spend a lot of time getting an enemy to a super low level, you break down his shield and all that stuff, and then the AI will immediately run from you. It won't waste any kind of time doing that. It'll immediately run from you. Is that the end? Oh, we already beat it. Cool. Now we got to destroy that thing. But the AI will immediately run from you and hide, and 3 seconds later, their full shield is back. And I think that's ridiculous. Boom. Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, the unfriendly giant.
Kept hitting an active firewall. Old Earth. Russia.
Alright, and that is strike number 2 completed. That didn't take too long at all. This is going to be really quick. See, I figured I'd hold a live stream rather than just, you know, play it, record the audio, and record the gameplay, and put it up for you guys, because I figure, you know, I'm going to be playing this on hard mode. It's going to take a long time, but we are blowing through these strikes. Only 67 kills. That's how quick this was. But alright, that is 2 missions down. We have 1 more to go, and it is the final mission on Earth, the level 8 strike. The Devil's Lair, where we go in, and we go in hard against Sepiks Prime. This is actually a fairly difficult mission when you're lower level, because I don't even think the boss, Sepiks, is really that hard, but the mini-bosses are just utterly ridiculous for low levels. Now, you know what? I could do this on the Strike playlist, but I have no guarantee of getting to Sepiks Prime, and I really want to go in order with these things, so we're just going to have to do the level 8 version. Alright. So the final Earth mission, the Devil's Lair, this is a level 8 strike. It's probably going to be the last thing you do on Earth when you first start this game. And it can be fairly difficult without a team, although it puts you into matchmaking, so hopefully you get some good partners, because let me tell you, if you're not ready for that Devil Walker, it's gonna hurt. And it's gonna hurt.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of the Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god and send their souls screaming back to hell.
Well, I can certainly manage that. I can certainly send some souls screaming. Alright, men. Are you ready to fight? Oh, we got some higher level people in here. I wonder if they're holding Let's Plays too. And why are we walking? Oh, we got an event spot. We're getting pretty lucky with these. This looks like a... Yep, it's a bounty event where you're supposed to basically stop an enemy from reaching a checkpoint. And I think we're not going to have too many problems with that.
Alright, here we go.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go to him. The unfriendly boom! Oh, it feels good. Bada bing, bada boom.
Great work.
There we go. Now, move forward. Now this, along with many other high-level strikes, you can actually skip the first couple of mobs by just either running through them or keeping your Sparrow out and just driving through them all, but I get the feeling these guys are probably not going to do that.
Fall
Uninstructed, and let's do
Let's
this.
hope we can avoid the crossfire.
Depending on your group, this mission can actually be either really quick or really, really long. I remember the first time I ever came through this mission, and I was with a group of people, and we made it up to the Devil Walker, and then they didn't know how to damage the Devil Walker. They didn't know that you should take out his legs and then try to take out the core that pops up. So we were there for like 45 minutes just fighting that thing until the two of them quit. One of them rejoined. I guess he tried to rekey the mission. And by that time, I had already taken out the walker. Pretty much heading straight towards Sepiks. Not the best first experience. But this is actually the mini checkpoint. This is the first sort of mini boss era.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
You don't fight one mini boss. They just send a bunch of waves at you. It can be fairly dangerous if you're not prepared for it. And again, since this game scales down your defense, even if you're level 26, 27, taking like more than a couple hits concurrently will definitely wreck you. Thankfully, your damage doesn't get scaled down too much, I don't think. At the very least, your abilities definitely go down. Woo! What am I behind? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Heavy ammo. Gonna need that once the mini boss shows up. Now, one of the things you definitely have to watch out for is basically the stealth thing. The ones who turn invisible, because they'll generally sit back in that corner and on the rafters here, and will just do nothing but snipe at you. And they actually deal a significant amount of damage, so you've got to be really careful with that. Oh, how unfortunate. As you can see the invisible ones back there. Take those guys out pretty much as soon as you see them. And good, I died. Now you guys get to see my beautiful ability. Boom! Fireborn. Self-revive. And at maximum power. One of the many wonderful things about being a Sunsinker. saw a rare drop. There it is.
But just so you know,
Thank you,
more
sir.
Fallen and Hive on the way.
Right, so we are midway through here. We're just about to the end. Now that the Hive are spawning again, we'll take them out, and then we'll have one wave where I do believe the Fallen boss will show up. Then after that, we're done. Got my supercharged again, so I don't really have to worry too much about dying. I can just self-revive. But see, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. The Vandals will go up there and just start sniping at you, and you want to take them out pretty much ASAP, because that's one of the few things that can hurt you. Hey, don't worry about me, bro. I got this. Got to tell you, the Fireborn ability is, it brings no end of smiles, especially in the Crucible, where you have, say, a hunter come through and just straight up arc blade an entire room. But then everybody turns their back to you when they take you out. So if you proc Fireborn immediately after they have their back towards you, just the look of sheer horror on their faces when you come right behind them and just boom, scorch. And then do a little bit of a dance, because you can't disrespect without dancing. You got to show them up not only on the field of battle, but also on the dance floor. And there we go. Fallen boss spawned. We're going to go ahead and blast him into next week. Don't run from it. Take it.
Barrier is
Ladies
down.
and gentlemen,
We can move
the
now.
unfriendly giant. After you're finished through here, make sure you go through and go through the area and look for engrams, pick up weapons and armor. The last time I did the Devil's Lair, actually earlier today, none of the two people who were with me actually went back through and picked up engrams, at least as far as I could tell. Remember, you can't see other people's drops, but I went back, and sitting right here was a wonderful purple legendary engram. So make sure you always go through and pick those up. Although honestly, I do think if you miss a rare or a legendary, as I recall, or even an exotic, it gets sent to your postmaster. So maybe you can ignore what I just said. Maybe you can't. I don't know. I like the thrill of picking up a legendary. Plus, it tells everybody in the server that you just got a legendary. Boom. 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 Hey, hi, how's it going? Alright, we are nearly done with this strike. Up next is the Devil Walker. Now this is actually what I consider to be the most difficult part of this strike.
The layer is up ahead. Under
you'll
that
see,
colony ship.
Fallen
Just
dropship's
on
going
the
to come
other
over and
side
it's going
of
to
all
drop
those
that big
devils.
old Devil Walker tank. This thing's got a ton of armor and a ton of health, but there is a specific way to beat it. You got to break the armor on its legs, and then it will become immobile for a couple of seconds. And basically what it'll do is it'll open up its core. The core which is right behind, I guess what you call the headpiece for it. Pop shots in there and it'll do massive damage. You know, like giant enemy crab. Now, regardless of what level you're doing this strike on, you always have to be careful of the Walker. The Walker can pretty much one-shot you regardless of your level. Mainly because that big old cannon you see right there. But one of the things you can actually do, if you can see the little part that I'm shooting at right now, the part that shoots the little blue missiles, you can actually destroy that, which makes this fight so much easier, since those little blue energy missiles sort of track you where you're going. Let's see if I can take that out, just to show you guys. Kind of on the wrong side for that, but we'll work on that second leg, so we're just going to focus on that. Thought I broke it. But yeah, just, you basically want to and there we go. Just like this, his core will open up, and you want to aim a shot in there. And that's how you deal big damage to this guy. As you can see, with 2 hits from my rocket launcher, and he's basically been wrecked. Actually might be able to take him out with this. Oh, not quite. Make sure you get in there, take some decent shots, and then get back behind cover, because you do not want to take a shot from that big cannon. I might have to change hiding spots here. Again, it looks like we've got a group of people who know what they're doing, so this fight shouldn't take too much longer. There we go. See that? I wasn't even near the blast radius for that. I took massive damage. So I'm pretty sure I got shot by the Vandal too, so that definitely didn't help. Whenever you see him basically crouch down like that, ooh, send out his laser, or send out the laser targeter. That means get out of the area. Oh, come on, reload, reload, reload. Ah, not fast enough. Excuse me, sir. Here's the other big problem with this mission. You can run out of ammo really quickly. Especially if you, again, if you're with people who don't exactly know how to beat them. Get out of here. Way too open right there. Shouldn't take too much longer. Oh, there we go. And Devil Walker down. Oh, with little floating body parts. Dance on your grave. But once you've gotten to this part and beaten the Devil Walker, congratulations. You have beaten what I consider to be the most difficult part of this strike. For those of you who don't know, if you go in there and up the stairs, there's actually a dead ghost in the back. So remember, in that door, up the stairs, in the back of the room, you'll find a dead ghost. But beating this pretty much, I think, makes the rest of this strike cake work. Sepiks hits really hard, which is the boss we're about to be taking down. But as long as you manage the ads, not a problem at all.
So this is the Devil's Lair.
So this is the Devil's Lair. Indeed it is. Oh, that kill service. To start this fight, just come in, take out all of the enemies that are sitting around here, and then Sepiks will basically start fighting you. You actually can't deal damage to him until you take out the enemies, as you can see right there. They're all immune, as he sucks their life forces. You know what? Take this time to switch my secondary to something a little more devastating. And here we are. This is the boss of this raid, Sepiks Prime. The devil himself. Again, I find this boss to be really easy. Just do exactly as you're seeing here. The moment you see ads spawn, take them out. They'll either come in drop ships or they'll pop up on the side right there, and then just go right back to blasting Sepiks. He hits really hard, but this game, especially this map, gives you plenty of places to just sit behind cover, pop in and out, and wreck this guy. Weak spot, as with all servitors, is right there in the middle, so aim for that. Do as much damage as possible. Thank you, sir. As you can see, we're already halfway done with this guy. This is on level 8, so can't expect too much from him, but this is essentially how the fight goes, even on the higher ones. Give him a little bit of the unfriendly giant. We should be done before too long. See ads are spawned down there. long as they're beneath you, they're not too much of a threat. Just stick with beating up Sepiks, but the moment they get up here, take them out. Because the last thing you want is to be doing your basic rotation, going in and out of cover, and then have a drag or a vandal sit behind you and just melee you. They catch you off guard, and they can really screw up your no-death runs. Hold this for me. Almost there. Got about 15% health left. Melee! Uh-oh. Worth it. Totally worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the manly way to defeat Sepiks Prime.
Well done.
Sepiks Prime cast a great shadow over our city. With its destruction, the fallen devils will grow weaker. But we must stay vigilant. The fallen are crafty, and they'll find ways to survive. They always do.
But alright, there we go. That is basically all of the rest of the Earth missions. This went by a lot quicker than I thought it would. Which is good because, you know, it's better when things go exactly the way you want them to while you're live streaming. Because, oh man, bad live streams. We even got a little bit of green gear for this. Look at that. Chroma Vow 3. Requires level 6 with a whopping 56 defense. That's exactly what I need. But alright, again, that pretty much just about covers exactly what I wanted to go over with this video. We have finally completed all of the Earth missions. We've still got 2 out of 3 golden chests left to do. I might do a video for the golden chest locations, or maybe I won't, maybe I will. I think there's plenty of them out there, but if you guys really want one, let me know in the comment section, and I'll definitely get to doing that. But anyways, that pretty much covers all of the Earth, and the first part of our Destiny Let's Play. Up next will be the Moon, and all of the Hive-related shenanigans that go on with that. Should be fun, especially with the Summoning Pits and Fogoth the Untamed. I'm going to see if I can do that on like a higher ranking mode, but that fight is silly and there's silly things you can do in it. I can't wait to show you guys some of it. It's just absolutely ridiculous. But anyways, that's pretty much going to cover everything I wanted to live stream today. Now I am going to be continuing playing Destiny, so if you guys have it for the PS4, make sure you add me and feel free to join me on here. I might try to find a group to do the Vault of Glass with. If I do, I may live stream that a little bit later. Maybe not. It will be my first time going through there, so I don't want to look like a total noob. I'm fine with looking like a partial noob, but not a total noob. Don't want to do that. Anyways, that is going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and don't mind me live streaming a little bit more of the Destiny story mode. On the next episode of this Let's Play, we will be tackling the Moon. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in a multi-part episode or if I'm going to do that all at once. With how quickly this went, I think I could probably knock out the Moon all in one long live stream, but who knows? I guess we'll find out. Anyways, if you guys like what you saw here, feel free to check out my channel where I'll have a ton more gaming videos coming out soon. And make sure you add me on all kinds of platforms. I've got a Wii U, I've got a PlayStation 3, I've got a PlayStation 4, and my username on all of that is always going to be the Black Link. So make sure you guys add me, toss me some invites, I might even join, might even stream it. But alright, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you all later. As always, I am the Black Link. You guys stay frosty.
Is that it? Yes? No?